Hello everyone, welcome to Pit Stop for Cloud. Today let's discuss about Cloud NAT service in Google Cloud and how it works. So we can say it is NAT Gateway, and in Google Cloud it's called Cloud NAT. What it does, Cloud NAT allows Google Cloud virtual machine instances without an external IP. It will help you to communicate with internet or outside of your network, we can say. So how exactly it does? So it will let let you send outbound packet to the internet and receive any corresponding inbound packets. Let's see this in detail. Here you can see in traditional computing or before cloud computing how NAT gateway works. You have a VM here, and there are many VMs in your data center or your users are using. It will, when if the users need to communicate outside of your network, you can see it is outside of your private network, and all these connection will pass through a NAT proxy. NAT proxy is nothing but another VM, alright, another individual VM, and it will connect to the destination. But when it comes to Cloud NAT, Google Cloud NAT, instead of using a single VM, it uses a service. It's a dedicated service. It's not really dependent on single VM. So in your network, if you have many virtual machines, you will be able to connect to the internet without depending a single VM proxy. So it is a dedicated service. Alright, that's how it works. Your VM can communicate to external network without individual external IPs. Let's demonstrate this. This is my Google Cloud project, and you can see there is a VM running already in the location US Central 1. This is the region and zone where my VM is hosted. And this VM got internal and external IP addresses. So our intention is to connect internet without external IP. First, I will log in. I'm doing SSH to log into the VM. Let's wait. Authorize. Currently, I am inside the operating system, and to test this, I will try to ping any external website. For example, I am going to ping something different than Google, which is oracle.com. Ping oracle.com. Of course, I'll get the response. Okay. I'll reduce the size. You'll get a better view. So you can see I am trying to ping oracle.com and I'm getting response from the site. Alright, in this case the packet is originating from the VM, from the operating system level, which is located in US Central 1, and it is going outside of the network. Now I'm going to remove this external IP and see how it looks. I'll go to VM, edit. If I scroll down, there is network interface, there is an internal IP and external IP. So external IP, I will make it as none. Alright, this is external IP and it was already there. I will disable this. Save it. Since this is external IP, we can do it when the VM is running. It won't impact, but when it comes to internal IP, you cannot make such changes when the VM is up and running. It's getting saved. and if I go to VM instance, there is no external IP. Let's go inside the VM and try to ping again. Of course, we won't get the response. The reason is the traffic was passing through the external IP which we just removed. Alright, you can see 10 packets transmitted and 0 received because we don't have an external IP. This is where NAT will help us. I'll keep this open and I'm opening a new tab and I will go to Cloud NAT. I'll click on Cloud NAT and here under network services you will find many options, DNS, CDN, and Cloud NAT is one of the network service. Click on Get Started. We need to name NAT demo. Alright, NAT type is public because we are going to connect something in internet. And we need to create a NAT router. We need to select the network for that and the location of your VM. Not exactly location, you need to create which subnet this VM is hosted. So here it is US Central 1C. And the same location we need to select. So if your VM, if you have many VMs and if you hosted in different subnet, then you need to create multiple NAT. Okay, so if you have 5 VMs which are distributed in 2 subnets, then you need to create NAT gateway for 2 subnets. So it works in subnet level. So I'm selecting US Central 1, which is matching with our VM location, and Cloud Router. Click on New Router, NAT Router. This is nothing but it will create an external IP in the subnet level, okay, not in the VM level, because we are not going to keep external IP in the VM level due to security reasons. So in the NAT level, it is going to create an external IP. So here NAT router is created. Rest all we can keep it as it is. Maybe a network. Instead of premium, we can go with standard. Premium is a little more expensive. I will create the gateway. It's created. Let's go ahead and check. Try to connect oracle.com. It may take some time to get all the connectivity. Even if it is showing it's running, it may take a few seconds. See, it's already started pinging. Alright, the connectivity is there. When we are trying to connect oracle.com, the connectivity is there. 19 packets transmitted and 10 received. 9 packets we have lost because it took some time, few seconds, to establish all the connections. I'll try again. See, I'm able to connect to the internet. You can ping any external websites or any other IP address if you have externally. So let's conclude. We have a VM without external IP address, and using NAT gateway you are able to connect. Thank you for watching.